Alright guys, so I'm just doing a quick little how-to video with the single row press fit connectors that I've gotten from Samtech here. They just like overnighted the pins. There's about, let's see, there's the part number. So it's PHT 140-01-LS and it's a 40, it comes in a row of 40, but as you can see, we could just break off however many pins we need based on our breakout boards. So I've already installed this and tested it and just made sure that these are pretty rigid and they are electrically connected. And really the test here is that you want to be able to insert into the breadboard, um, get some kind of connector cable, uh, male to male, and then verify that, this connection in the breadboard is making a connection to the electrical connection here is solid. Um, so just a quick trick on getting these guys like put in with relative ease. So if I had, let's just say this is just a board I did for 136, and there's four breakout pins right here. Let me see if I can zoom in and show you. So trying to get the focus. So the four pins right here, I'm going to go ahead and break off four pins from for the press fit connectors, and then I'm going to try to stick them in there, and I'll show you just a method to get it in there relatively easy. So what we're going to do is get some pliers. Let me zoom out. Get some pliers, measure off four, break them off like so. Okay, that was three. Let me try that again. Try the other side. All right, so it's four right here. Snapped them off. Okay, so we got four. And we kind of want to keep them together just so we can get a good connection. All right, so I got my breakout board. I want to, let's just say for this these breakout pins, I want to, let me get the zoom here. Okay, so I just want to be able to plug in these female to female cables into my header, so I'm not going to be plugging this into a breakout breadboard. So for this one, I'm going to install them on the top. As you can see for this guy, right? This guy has the pins on the bottom so that I can plug it into, the breadboard, right? But if I wanted to just test it by connecting cables, I can plug in the cables like so. Let me just get this. Okay, so it's pretty easy, right? You plug it in, plug it out. All right. So for this guy, what you want to do is you want to line up the holes. Let me get this. Sorry about that. So here's the holes. I want to line these up and get them in line, get them in there. And so they kind of stick in there without you having to press down or anything. But when you do press down, what I recommend is you get a hard surface. And what you're going to want to do, and I'm going to try to get this on the camera as best I can, is you're going to want to apply the force one pin at a time and kind of just rock them in. So you're going to put the force on the first one and then just kind of put it against a hard surface and then press down in a rocking motion, and that should start to get them inside of the holes. And if you do that long enough, here, let me see if I can get a harder surface. Just trying to find something like a table or something that has a hard surface. If I rock them in, they'll start to, you can start to see that pin going in, and it just takes a little bit of force and they should just go in. Let me see if I can go the other way. Okay, so there we go. I pretty much got them all in there, and you can press it as far as this plastic is gonna hit the bottom of the PCB. But right now I know that they're super snug. These aren't coming out, and I can easily connect this with a continuity tester on a DMM or whatever you want to do. So if you had a DMM, something like this, just like a standard DMM, you're going to want to go to the continuity test setting, double check so you can hear the beep. And then what I would do to test it is you're going to want to obviously put a pad. I think it'd be easier just to put one probe on a pad, and then you can verify that it's making that beep by measuring the other side. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys just like a basic overview of how to get these guys in with, and it's not super easy, but they're significantly easier than these dual row headers that we had to use for the first time, for the first go around. I went ahead and found some easier, more suited press fit connectors. So, all right, that's it.